Yes. What is here I to do first. So Mr. Koi is the general director of the ADC Association. So he's not here. And on my side, we got opportunity. We got yeah, I see you can pick up your sound. It's 21.
ขึ้นคัน function một outlook một function chung
mấy cái số mấy học Pran một
anh ấy khá là outlook được
học outlook áp châu được
con sẽ cứ cái
bóng chuông mỏ bóng rạp chuông mỏ dòng hip hop là
yes but I think we are ready to start. From my side there are 5 people, so I think we're ready to start.
Okay, good. We cannot see your screen. Will you be able to share the screen again? Yeah, now it's visible. Good morning, all of you. My name is Manoj Benitez. I'm the product marketing manager for Southeast Asia markets for Manipur. I welcome all of you for this lovely session that we are going to have. This is basically only for Association Bank of Cambodia staff to give you an understanding about sort of efficiency and productive that we will be able to bring your table in terms of day-to-day activities that you're going to do. Since we are in an era and we are passing a difficult period globally, and we are more encouraging users and employees to log in remotely and to remote work. Also, maybe talk about productivity.
Dr. Nitin. Dr. Nitin, I think your sound is a bit interrupt. I think can you a bit fixing it?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think better. Yes, better.
Yeah. So objective of this particular program or the session is to give you understanding about the remote working, how you will be able to give a remote working for your organization, and also I think as managers and decision makers would like to know what sort of ROI that you see getting out of my platform. That's the objective of the program. So to conduct the session, we have one of our experienced, or we can call him productivity guru, Dr. Nitin, here with us. I will hand over the session to him. He would take the session for 2 hours. Before that, Sarva, do you want to add anything for this session? Sarva, do you want to add anything? Right. I think we can continue with the session. Dr. over to you. Doctor, you can start.
Yes. So thank you for joining. This is Doctor. I'm going to switch on with the video just to get introduced, but during the session I'll keep the video off because I'm going to show you a lot of demos. So I want you to look at the demos, ask me a lot of questions, and let's see how it goes. We have 1.5 hours of session and question and answer as well. So just to know the audience who is attending, do we have people from business side as well as IT, or is it only IT? How is the audience right now? Hello,
Hello.
someone, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, so is it only IT team or the business side as well? That's the question, sir.
They got IT team and the business side. Actually, ADC team is written in English. You can ask him directly, and Mr. Boy, the director, also here.
Sure. Okay, great. So, Manoj, can you start recording because they may want to use this video for other team members and show it to other people as well.
Yeah, just started the recording.
Okay, great. So, thank you for joining. Now, you're going to spend 1.5 hours with me. What are you going to get as a result? That's the question. So, I will try to give you some return on investment, ROI. What is the ROI? In just 1.5 hours, what can I deliver? Let's see. So I'm going to give you at least 15 minutes of time saving, if not more. We can save that much time every day. The next thing we will do is how to reduce the strain on the eyes, how to make eyes less tired while working on computer. Then better teamwork, whether you work from office, home, travel, doesn't matter. How to do better teamwork. Now, everyone has a lot of work to do. How to do that work in a more effective manner. How to execute work better and faster. That is another important thing we will do. And all this, what happened in COVID? More meetings, more meetings, more meetings. So a lot of time going meetings, but less time to do real work. So how to reduce number of meetings and how to do meeting more efficiently. And finally, how to do all this with safety, security. Why? Because nobody always inside the network. So many people working from home or outside. Security very important. All of this we will see. Now, easy one. Let's finish first. Say ice cream. What do I mean by that? So if I ask you every day how many hours we spend working on Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, it's a long time, right? 4 hours, 5 hours. In banking industry, even more time go on Excel. So problem is with eyes. White color, white color, white color, strain. Eyes get tired easily. So how do we manage that? Simple solution. File options. In file options, go to General. Then Office theme. Office theme, not white. White, problem. Dark gray, very good. Done. So less white color in the eyes, good for eyes. Right now I change it in Word, no problem. Sorry, I change it in Excel, automatically change in Word also. Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote. All of them change automatically. So do this second. Same setting in Windows also. When I go to Windows, Again, white color. Windows have dark mode. Very nice. I'm sure you use Teams as well. So let me show you what happens in Teams. In Teams, also dark mode. How do you change it in Teams? Go to name of the person, top right corner. Then go to settings and not white mode, dark mode. That's all. Maybe this becomes a standard. The entire industry, less eye strain. So whatever I'm showing today is not just for people in this call or in the association. If you like what I'm saying, if you think it is useful, ideally you should be able to create a standard operating procedure for all the member banks so that everyone benefits from it. Now, which products are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about Office 365. You already have Office 365. So let's quickly look at what does exactly Office 365 mean. Because there are a lot of tools involved in it. So let me first show you what are the tools involved, and then we will discuss individually what is the benefit of using those tools. So when it comes to Office 365, Office is not new. Everyone knows what is Office. So what is Office? Everybody will know. Doesn't matter which version. We have, wrong slide. So Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook. These are the things which everyone knows about. And maybe OneNote also. So question, anybody in this meeting using OneNote already? Do you use OneNote in your day-to-day work? Anyone?
Me not yet.
Mình nhủ đi.
Anh chưa nhớ được game nhớ.
Game nhủ chưa?
Okay,
Pre-
nhớ được.
So
Về present cái
this
bật
one
nhủ.
Office, everyone knows. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, no problem. But when you buy Office 365, what do you have? Many more products. Oh, now if you tell this to people, say you have so many problem, people say, why? So many products.
Đi.
I don't know these products. I will have to learn
Việt
them.
Nam cô
Lot
nhưng
of
mà
time
admin
going.
nó tay dựng
I
admin
don't
ba
have
đấy.
time. So I need problem. So we have to tell people why so many products and what is the benefit of using these products. Now, if you go to any bank and start looking at how people are working, I'm sure you know different department, different level of expertise, different seniority. Everyone's work is different. So someone is HR, someone is treasury, someone is retail, someone is corporate banking, someone is managing currency, different role, agree? But when we go one level below, everyone doing similar work. Similar means whether I'm from HR or treasury or finance, do I create files? Yes. Do I store files? Yes. Do I execute work? Yes. Like that, these are common part of work, any department. Now, lot of work happen manual, repeat. Can I automate? Yes, that's also a good thought. Now, bank, complicated, big organization. Some work I do, some work I have to do with other people. So my work, teamwork. Very nice. Now each component, we see how we do it properly. So for each bucket, each category, create, store, execute, communicate, analysis, automation. Each part, we have different tools. So of course, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, already know. OneNote for taking notes, Sway for creating web pages, Forms for creating what? Survey and quiz. Survey and quiz work. So simple survey, or you want a quiz, multiple choice with automatic marking of score. also possible. So both possible. Alright, now storing files. Storing files, every day we create so many files, we have to store somewhere. Where do we store? Local drive, not a good idea. Must use cloud. Cloud safer than local drive. I explain afterwards. Now if my file, that means I manage the file, OneDrive. If a department file, SharePoint. But a special type of file also. Special type means what? It's a video. Oh, if it's a video, then never put on OneDrive, never put on SharePoint, never put on local drive. Special software required. That is called streaming software. Why required? Because if you put video on file server and then open it, bandwidth waste, not good. Display quality also poor. You need a streaming server. So that is why we have stream. Benefit of putting video on stream, if you put it on stream, very good utilization of bandwidth. More important, at least in English, French, German, Chinese, automatic minutes of meeting, automatic transcript created, so I can actually search there for a word. Very, very good benefit of using stream. Very nice. Now, that is about files. Now, what happens about work? Where is my work? My work, ideally, a beautiful, very good product called To-Do. Project specific work, we have a shared task list. That is Planner. So we will see all these tools in detail, don't worry. I'm just giving quick introduction. Each need solution, like that. So communication, work with each other, teamwork. Of course, Outlook very popular. Teams become popular in COVID, and Yammer not that much known, but I explain when to use which one. We will come to it. But most popular, of course, Outlook and Teams. Everyone use Excel, yes, but another very powerful tool called Power BI. Power BI, lot of what is Power BI is free, and then I show you some example also. Now anything you do repetitive, you want to automate, you need to do programming, you need to write code, you need to know the language. So suppose I want to do some automation with Outlook and Teams and Excel. I need to know how to write Excel code, Teams code, Outlook code. Everyone don't know, but I want to do something. So what to do? Use this. No code. Just use this. Power Automate. Without writing program, you can say to Outlook, for example, look at my mailbox. I ask for some quotation. 20 different vendors are going to send me attachment. Look at my mail. The request ID is this. Subject has that particular ID, then look at the attachment. Remove the attachment automatically, put it in Teams, and put one entry in Excel saying this vendor sent me quotation, this date, this time, audit trail. So something happened in Outlook, something happened in Teams, something happened in Excel automatically. Who did that? Power Automate. I did not do any programming. So any person can actually automate repetitive work. Very, very useful feature. IT, no need to go and write program. User doing this. So that is called Power Automate. Similarly, you can create mobile apps without programming, data entry apps, approval apps, using Power Apps. So this whole thing is called Office 365. Now, where are these things running? That is an important question. These things are running somewhere, isn't it? Somewhere means where they have to run either on desktop or mobile or both. So Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Outlook, desktop, also browser, also mobile. So actually, create, store, execute, communicate, analyze, automate, so many things. Can we do all this on mobile? Yes, very much. All products available on mobile also, except forms. Why? Because forms is survey, no need for mobile app, just a browser. Okay. If you look at the other tool which is not there on mobile, which is Sway. Why not? Because Sway is for creating a web page. So it has to be a web page. No need for an app. But everything else available as an app, which is very, very important to understand. Why I say that? Because when you buy Office 365, you get all this. If you go and check, are people installing all these apps? No, nobody installed. So they pay for it, not installed. That is called poor ROI. Return on investment less. Why less? You don't use it. How will you get benefit? So people don't know all tools available on mobile. And many times we are working at home, traveling. Important to have all the tools on mobile. In fact, mobile very powerful. For example, some feature only on mobile, not available on desktop. So one of the important things we do in any industry, but definitely in banking, I have to do data entry. Remember, data entry means I look at some paper and then I type. Now, lot of time goes and then accuracy also problem. So someone does data entry, not enough. Someone has to check. So we have maker, checker. So two people spending time. Problem. So can something happen to make that data entry better, faster, efficient, and accurate? So here is the deal. If you go to Excel mobile app or Office mobile app, what do you get? Oh, you get this. What do you get? Image to table. What do you do? On the mobile, take a photo of anything on paper which has numbers, text. Then click the photo. Adjust the boundary. Then it check. What is this? See, there is a shadow, not perfect. Brightness not good. Okay, no problem. Then it use analysis, artificial intelligence. Then automatically this become go into Excel. If any mistake, you can correct or say open in Excel and now done. Automatic data entry. Every one person who has Office 365 have this capability. How many people know this? Almost zero. That is what I see. Very powerful platform, very good benefit available. But if you know the benefit, you use it. If you don't know, you pay, but still don't use it. That is a problem. So now that you know it, make sure you tell this to our banks saying, if you have Office 365, make sure data entry, you try using this feature. Lot of time will be saved, important, accurate information going, and people also not wasting time typing. They can use their time for something better. So that is the whole idea of having all these tools together. So any questions? Any questions so far? Any question?
Ở đây anh nhiều ban được bọn cho xua mình vậy.
Yeah, I think thank you very much. One thing to clarify in regarding to the mobile productivity. So when we want to use that function with the mobile phone, so anything need to download or we can just log into our Outlook Microsoft 365.
Yeah, very nice question. So, or you just go, you have Android or you have iPhone. You go to the App Store in iPhone or Play Store or Android, all these tools are available. And once you download and install, you just log in using the same Office 365 ID. That's all. And everything automatically set up.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
And from a security point of view also, all this, you will get audit trail, you will get complete control from security, mobile device management, all of that comes together. So for example, OneDrive is one of the apps, right? Now in OneDrive, what happens? We store files. Now OneDrive app comes from where two types of OneDrive app. One is the corporate OneDrive, one is personal OneDrive. Now mobile, of course I have personal mobile. Company not giving me mobile. So I have my personal files as well as corporate files. Same device. No problem. If I take a company file and copy paste it into my WhatsApp chat, problem. Understand? So this is a very important security concern which people have. So that is absolutely taken care of. If you copy on the same device something from mobile and you copy from corporate OneDrive and try to paste it in a non-corporate software like WhatsApp or some other chat, it will not work. It will give you a message saying, sorry, corporate data can only be copy pasted in corporate applications. So if I copy from corporate OneDrive, I can paste it in SharePoint or Excel maybe, but I can't paste corporate OneDrive data in personal OneDrive on the same mobile. So that is the level of security available. So security and productivity, both are taken care of. So now with this in mind, let's see some good features which I feel every person in every bank, not just in Cambodia, but everywhere in the world. I do session like this for all countries. So a couple of months back, I do session for Reserve Bank of India. Sometime back, I did for Bank Negara in Malaysia. Also done for Sri Lanka, Myanmar, government. Everywhere I go, I try to make people more efficient. And because yours is association, not one bank, you can actually impact so many people working across all the banks by creating best practices, standard operating procedure. So here is one standard operating procedure you can create. Many times we have data in Excel and people don't know how to clean up the data in Excel. So I give you an example. Simple example, but people spend a lot of time doing this. So what is this? This is one column. I want to split it into two, no, not two, 1, 2, 3 columns. How to do it? I'm sure data cleaning is a big problem. We spend a lot of time cleaning of data. So import data, step 1. Clean it, step 2. And then analyze it. Everywhere, any company, any industry, same problem. So when we get data and we want to analyze it, 3-step process. Okay, fine. Problem is not that. The problem is which one take time. So what are the 3 steps I talk about? They say get data, clean up, analyze. Okay? No, not enough. Which one take time? Oh, clean up take more time. Bad. Because clean up, not business value. Analyze, yes, very good for business. Clean up, just waste of time. So how to do clean up fast? Important. So I give you an example. So most people, when they have to spend time like this, they think, now what should I do? I do macro, I write formula, I do something. So anyone know how to do this? Split it into 3 columns. There are many ways of doing it, not one. Any method available.
Yeah.
Yes, which one? How will you split it? Yes.
Yes, at least data and split by the space or something. And
Yes.
yeah.
Correct. Absolutely. Very nice. So most people in the world will do this, which is correct. Text to column, right? then say delimiter, what delimiter, where to put column, space, okay? No tag, space, and then say finish. Problem is, in this only one space, here one space and two space. So problem, not aligned. Two more column got created. So now problem, text to column not perfect. Wherever space, extra column. Oh, now what to do? Manual work, no? Every row I have to do this. Shift, Control V, something like that, then Shift right arrow. Problem. Now I have to say, am I wasting my life? Am I wasting my time? Answer is yes, 100% you are wasting your life. Now, you purchase Excel. Is Excel looking like helping you? No, I am helping Excel. That must be bad. So that is called inefficiency. So we have to teach people, because there are thousands, millions, I don't know how many people work in the industry. Can we teach everything to everyone? No, we cannot do that. But we can make everyone understand what is efficient and what is not efficient. So how do people understand that? Everyone can undergo training on everything.
Right.
So you have to tell people, whenever you feel you are what? You are helping the product, means inefficient. You are doing the same thing 700 times, inefficient. Why you are doing this select, right click, copy, paste again, hand use. What is brain doing? Brain doing nothing. So hand works, brain not work, inefficient. So very, very powerful thing you teach everyone. So inefficiency, don't do. Efficiency, you do. So now, what do I tell Excel? I do text to column, then I repair text to column. That is not my job. That is how we talk to Excel. See, you should do it. You means who, not a person, Excel. How do we do that? So there is already a feature. It's 1 millimeter away from here. So this is text to column, which everyone know. Next to text to column, one button, flash fill, flash fill. So what is it saying? Just give me example. Okay, and click on me. Done. So modify, click on me, done. Like that. Understand? So
Flash
this
fill.
available from 2013. Almost
Excel flash
everyone have this, but nobody know it. Because of that now, people wasting
កុំបាន
time
វាចូល
cleaning
គ្នាកុំ
data
ប្រើនឹង
manually. Now that time saved. Now that time can be used for something else. And that is how you get ROI. So I show you some other examples, and I also show you how to calculate ROI.
ហ្នឹងអានេះ software ហ្នឹងអត់
So let's see one more problem in Excel, and then we will go to Teams.
មានលេខណាទៀត
អាហ្នឹង
Another
យើង
problem in
modify តាម
Excel.
ក្រោយបាន
This is
តាមមួយ
simple
វាលុប
data,
ទៅដល់តិច
simple
មាន
formula,
spec 2ដំបូងទៅយើង
simple chart,
spec មួយវាលុប
and
មកតាមមួយ
calculate.
បន្តមកវាថែមមួយ spec ទៀត
Now
ហើយ
when
ក្រោយ
I
ក្រោយ
add
អាន
more
ដូចគ្នា
data, what is going to happen? Nothing is going to happen. I have to remember every formula, go there,
ដូច chain
change,
fab អក្សរធំពីមុខទៅគេយើងចង់វាយអក្សរធំ
go to every
វាយតែ
chart,
chain មួយ
manually
តែ
change
ប្រើ
the range,
flash fill ហ្នឹង
go to
កន្លង
every
ផ្សេងគឺលុ
pivot
បធំ
table, manually change the range. So now you get that.
full ដល់ស្មី
Is it efficient? Absolutely not. What do we have to say now? That is not my job. Whose job? Excel job. How do you make Excel do its job? Select the data first, then insert table. Done. Now when I add more data, look at the formula,
ទៅ
look at the chart, automatic change. Amazing. Not a new feature. Then from 2007, nobody made it a standard operating
Excel
procedure.
ខ្លះ
You have to make this standard operating procedure for not just all banks, entire country, entire world.
ហ្នឹង
Why?
ដូចគ្នា
Because your job is to add data, Excel job is to do
តែពេល
calculation.
រៀន Excel Master
Today,
ខ្លះហ្នឹងគេសួរ
people
ថា
are doing extra
Excel
work
សប្តាហ៍
in
ណា
Excel
គេได้ប្រកាស
every day, which is a total waste of life. This one don't change. Why? Because we have to do one extra refresh. That's okay. Refresh is okay, and it will work. some problem with my Excel, but never mind, that will work. Pivot table require refresh because pivot table to refresh can take time. So if you type automatic pivot table refresh, Excel can become slow. That is why pivot table require right click refresh. But another very good thing, when I add something, this part also automatic update. See that? Lot of time saved. So that is what I mean. Now, like this, if you tell people what is efficient, what are we really trying to do? We are trying to understand how to do things better. And how does that help us? Because when we do this, we are putting less effort and getting the same output. Or we are getting same effort, more output. Or less effort and more output. Very good. In today's world, what has happened? Business gone down. Maybe people have less, manpower less, but we have to achieve more. So that is where efficiency comes into picture. Less effort, more impact. And for that purpose, every product is created. Now let's see how to quantify this benefit. How to quantify, how to calculate ROI. So I just show you two things in Excel. We will see some more in other products, then we will come back. So let's go to the products listing again and see if you have any questions. Any specific questions? I'm sure you are using these tools already. So are you having any specific questions?
Any question?
Mình nhủ cái mình nhủ dương bạn bị dương vậy chung dễ kim nhủ.
So let's look at files. How do you store files more efficiently? Now today what happens when we go and look at files is people are working on files all the time. When we create a file, we store it somewhere and then obviously we need input from somewhere else. So what do? We send a mail with attachment. Mail with attachment. Then what happens? Mail with attachment means what? Originally one file, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copy. Everyone type, reply to me. Come back. Now I have to read, open each document, say which one change, copy, paste. Scroll down, copy, paste. Scroll down, copy, paste. Again waste of time. Finished. Not yet finished. Right now, I know what sales, HR, finance, quality, all I know. They don't know. So one more time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Another copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Like this, every day everyone is sending CCs, getting replies, combining them, sending them again. Too many copies. Is this looking like teamwork? Very bad. Inefficient. That is a big problem. Not just in bank, everywhere. So what is the problem? Root cause. What is the root cause? File going to people. So copies. Copies is the problem. People are not the problem. File is not the problem. Copy is the problem. Okay, so don't make a copy. Keep one place. Let people come to the file. File don't go to people. People come to file. Very good. How to do that? That is why there is a very, very powerful tool called one person needs one place to keep their file in such a way that they should be able to access their files, whether they are sitting in the department, whether they are at customer place, whether they are working from home. I should have access to my files. And once I create a file, only one copy. Whether I edit, boss edit, customer edit, my partner edit, vendor edit, doesn't matter. How many people edit? No problem. Copy, only one. And of course I need space. My laptop very small, hard disk, so I need lot of space. So all of this, one. So OneDrive. For business. Why business? Because security. Everything I have audit trail, all the security and compliance automatically applied. In fact, you know, in Europe, in US, in every country actually, lot of privacy and data protection important. If customer data on your side and the customer data get leaked, the company had to pay a lot of money. So obviously, same rule apply to Microsoft. So when your data on Microsoft side and that leaks, Microsoft also have to pay fine. How much? 4% of their turnover. Obviously, very big risk for them. So that's why the level of security highest. We will see security after some time, but just understand how important OneDrive is for day-to-day working on file. So maybe you already use OneDrive, but there are a lot of benefits. Let me show you some of those benefits. So let's do simple things first. Let's start a document. I'll create a simple document first, and then we will store it somewhere. So okay, so I just create a document. I store it. I use a different design. I don't want to waste time creating a document, so there's a shortcut to create data quickly. So I have some big document. I have written cost somewhere, then I have written summary somewhere, like that. So I created the document, 15-page, whatever. Now I have to store it. Every day, every time, people are going and storing documents. Yes, every day people are storing documents. Unfortunately, they still like desktop. Very bad idea. Everyone knows how the desktop looks after some time. Looks like a dumping ground. No scroll bar, can't see file name, all problem. Hard disk failed, no backup, ransomware attack came, you have to pay ransom, all problems. And of course, too many copies, we just saw that. So how do we manage this now? You have to tell people when you go to save as, this one enemy, this one friend, click on friend, and then store it. I just call it C1 demo, let's call it ABC demo. Done. Now I store it on OneDrive, yes. Now I ask you a question, where is file saved? Everyone say OneDrive. No, wrong. Why wrong? I just say on OneDrive. Agreed. Still wrong. Why? Because OneDrive, special thing. OneDrive, where OneDrive? Cloud. Cloud means internet. What about my laptop? My file, no? Not on my laptop? Of course on my laptop. So when I say save to OneDrive, what happened? It didn't go just to OneDrive. This is my local drive. First the file come here, then it go to OneDrive on cloud. This IT people know, but user don't know. So they don't want to use OneDrive thinking, I don't have internet every day, poor connection, how can I edit my file? Problem. So no cloud, I just store local. No problem at all. You know internet, can edit. Absolutely no problem. Automatic sync. So another important thing people don't know, what happened to those icons like this. This is also very important to teach people. 3 types of icons we have. What is the purpose of those icons? This means file only on cloud. So it is not there on my hard disk. When we use it, I have a project going on, lot of data, project finished. Then I don't want that data to occupy space on my hard disk. Then you say what? Then you say keep it only on cloud. So this means cloud file. I double click on it, it will download and work, but not occupy space. This and this means file already synced. So you just have to go and do this. How often do you have to save a file? Never, only once. Very, very useful feature. Now this file already saved. I go here, change something. Notice here, what does it say? So I'm going zoom in. You see what happened? Saved, yes, saved. Now I just change some small minor thing here. Color. You say it's saved. What does that mean? It's auto save. Any change, save. Any change, save. Benefit? No file getting spoiled, corrupt. I enter large amount of data, file hack, all my effort gone. No, all good now. Auto same. But now I have to share this file with someone and I need to get inputs from someone. How do I do that? Typically I go to Outlook, attach the file, make a copy. No. Now you just go share and do it from here. So what do we do from here? Share. This one anonymous, not for all files, only few files, maybe most of the file, specific people. You decide who can see the file, who can wait. Earlier, if this was not there, I would have sent an attachment. Attachment, once you send, you don't know what happens. No idea. It's a security problem because you sent it to someone, that someone sent to someone else, you don't even know. We never bothered about it. Nobody talks about security problem there. So, always attachments dangerous because no control from your side. We know that, but we don't think about it. So that is the problem with attachments. I sent it to someone. Once it goes, I don't know what B is doing, what C is doing, what D is doing. Now I want to have control and I want to have productivity both. That is the benefit of one time. So now I can actually decide whether to allow people to edit or not. If I don't want to allow, I can even prevent download. Even better. Now, if I want to allow, yes, okay, I can choose whom to allow editing. And let me just put Sheshan, Manoj. Manoj is not from my company. By the way, I'm not from Microsoft. So, I have my own company, but I can put people from other company also because I work with them. Of course, I need. So, external party also allowed. Don't block it. It's important to keep it on. So now what happened? I sent a mail, a link to someone. Later on I decided I want to send to someone else. No problem. I go to specific people, allow editing, put someone else's name also. Fine. Absolutely no problem. So like that, now what happens? I have file open. I sent it to two people. But they may open the file, no? Now what is going to happen? When they open the file, they will also open it. I will also open it. Problem. If this was a file system and they open the file, what would have happened? You get an error saying, sorry, you can't edit the file because someone already edited. Problem. Now, we have no such problem. Why? Because file is not sent. It's a link. File is still in one place called OneDrive, and now both of them rather, can edit the file. That is the good part of it. So now I show you what happened when the assistant whom I share with get the file. So this is my assistant mailbox. Open the file, get a mail, no attachment, just a small email. My file may be 100 MB, but email size is very small, so we save on money also, bandwidth. When I say open, no need for Word. The other party don't need Office, don't need Microsoft license, nothing. Just browser, internet. But now, this person opening file, who is this assistant? Already Nitin opened the file. Now, this assistant, it tells Nitin also have the file open. So everyone knows what is happening. Right side assistant, left side Nitin. Now, both of them can open and edit the file at the same time. So typically what happens? This just happened by mistake. We didn't decide to edit the file together. So maybe this person editing, another person open simultaneously. See what happens. You see? Now this person, assistant, left side Nitin. I click here and I click here. It will actually show each other who is editing when. Autosave also on. So if I do something, it will automatically be going into which place? Only one place it will go into. Not 2 files, not 20 files, 1 file. So same file, multiple people no copy paste, time saved, better accuracy, better quality. So now I click here, the other person know where I click. So if I change something, so this is Nathan, this is Syed also, if we show you who is editing where, notice when assistant changes something. So depending on the internet connection, it might take few seconds, but bottom line, multiple copies and copy paste is completely eliminated. That is the whole idea. So this should become another important thing. If you send a link like this, I send a link, not the file. That link sent from A to B, it will not work. So immediately better security also now. So by working on OneDrive, we are suddenly getting a lot of benefits. Another very important benefit is you get ransomware attack. I'm sure banks, many people try to hack into bank to steal data. Now what happens? When you get a ransomware attack, what happens to our files? Important question. So now suppose something got deleted in my file and I want to recover it. Notice what has happened here? Here I create this file in front of you. See what happened? Automatic versions. 500 version create automatically. So if some problem comes, I can go back and look at the previous version also and restore it. So if someone make a mistake, I delete something by mistake, 500 version. Every file, 500 version. Or how do you use it to our advantage from a security point of view? Suppose ransomware come. What is going to happen when ransomware come? My file get encrypt. I can't read anything. This gets into OneDrive. OneDrive file also get encrypted. Problem. No problem. What do you do now? Oh, remember OneDrive have versions. So when you go to your OneDrive, there is a nice option there called restore your OneDrive. Restore to what? I have thousands of files. No problem. Just say when was the attack? This day, okay. Just go to previous day and say restore. OneDrive has all the past version. It's just going to restore them. You don't have to pay ransom. Like that, even security also benefited by using OneDrive. So in short, by using OneDrive, you get how many benefits? You get 12 benefits. What are those 12 benefits? All of these are the benefits. Some of them we have seen, but just go through them and I'll take a pause if you have any questions.
Bật với snap and test bài của toàn toàn anh sẽ một phát buồn cho nên là một tổng buồn
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I would like to know is that all the function we can use the same thing for the PowerPoint as well for the OneDrive?
So all the features of PowerPoint also same way. Same person editing, same file, multiple people edit, absolutely no problem. You want to see? Should I show a demo? PowerPoint? Okay, no problem. So let's start from beginning. I make a blank PPT, right? Simple. Now PowerPoint also one more nice thing. PowerPoint for presenting data, okay? But many times what happens, we spend a lot of time doing formatting and then cleaning and make it look beautiful. Lot of time go, but slide still not looking interesting or impressive. So PowerPoint also use artificial intelligence to help you make better slides, better looking, more impact. So let's say I want finance. So I want a slide. Finance. Now I have to think what picture should I put, which font, which color, too much confusion. I am not an artist, I am just a finance person. No problem. So you go to ideas. And where do you go? You go to design ideas. Just one click. Now it thinks, uses AI and tries to give you some nice options. See? One is, it just gives you a static picture of stock market. Video. Maybe you can't see the video very well on Teams meeting, but this is actually a video. So when I present this, notice it's giving me like a stock picker. How much effort from my side? Nothing. One click. That's all I did. So very powerful. So this is called design ideas. Everyone should know it. But there are more features as well. We will see them later. But let me just create a slide. Share it with someone first. Before share, now notice I click on share, not save. Saying sorry, local drive I can't share. You store it here. Now sharing possible. Okay, whom do I want to share? Specific. Allow editing? Yes. Whom do I want to share it with? Maybe assistant and Shesh. I can of course put outside party also. Agency, partner, another vendor, no problem. Done. Now what happens? Same thing. This guy assistant will get a mail. Let's see assistant's email. Take few seconds. PPT. Click on PPT, open on browser. Other party don't need PowerPoint. Two people editing, same PPT. No problem. You see, this is the assistant, this is Nitin editing. Exactly same concept. For it to stabilize and start working, it takes few seconds, but then everyone can keep the same file. Today what happened? Lot of manual work involved, copy paste PPT, formatting go wrong, all kinds of problems happen. Now, no problem. Okay, so any other question?
No more question for me. Thank you.
So I explained what is the benefit of OneDrive. Is it sounding useful?
Yes.
Nhiều.
Sorry,
Yes.
Doctor,
Vậy?
I have a question.
Sure.
Yes, can Excel
Hình như chưa.
graphic
Dương ăn nhiều bên
into
rồi.
a quantitative cookie?
Click ảo lại microphone.
Chart you mean.
Yeah, article.
Excel chart you want to copy paste to PowerPoint?
I just want can we link between the Excel to PowerPoint data copy?
Sync means when I change in Excel, it should change in PowerPoint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is absolutely possible. So you go to Excel, I have this chart, right? I copy into PowerPoint. So now by default what happens when I copy chart Excel to PowerPoint, sorry, I did copy, right click, copy. Then go to PowerPoint and paste. See what happened? This option, very important to understand. The default option is link. What does that mean? When I change data in Excel, it will change in PowerPoint. Link. If I say this, then no link. Embed. This one, embed means the entire Excel file getting done. This one, only a picture, not change. So link is the option. If I use this is the default option actually. So whenever data change in Excel, it will change in PowerPoint. Simple. And notice, there is my colleague Sheshu. She is editing this file simultaneously. I didn't write this. She is writing it. How do I know she is editing? Oh, you see, she is editing this slide. I am editing this slide. Also, assistant is editing this slide. So 3 people, Nitin, assistant and Shesham. 3 people editing the same PPT right now. And now let's go back to our Excel and let's make something taller. See, already changed. Got it?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Any other questions, or now we should go to other products also, other tools, other topics? Okay, so this OneDrive, very powerful, very useful. But now we can't teach this to everyone. We have to create a standard operating procedure. So we have to tell people where to store files. How do we do standard operating procedure? What does that mean? At least new files, put them on OneDrive. People will ask you, why should I put them on OneDrive? Because you get so many benefits. You don't want benefits, then store on local drive. You want all this? Is there extra effort for you? No. You just click on OneDrive instead of PC, and so many benefits. So it's a good idea to go and click always on OneDrive. New files at least, always on OneDrive. Old files, only the important active ones you can move to OneDrive, no hurry. But that is about my files. What about people working together? What about the work I do? What about the communication I do? Let's talk about that. So when people are working, they have work to do. Yes. Where is the work listed? That is the next topic and question we are going to address. What do I mean by that? I am working on various things all the time. Now, where is the list of my work? Now, if I ask you that question, everyone give me different answer. Someone writes their work on Notepad, someone in Word, someone put it in Excel. So, if I ask you, where is the list of my work? Pause. One long list in mind only. Email, calendar, all places. Even single person, all different places. All mixed situation. So what do we do? Now problem is, due to COVID, what is happening? What is happening due to COVID? Everyone work from home. Don't go to office. Maybe go to office, but only 50% people go to office. So all types of problems happening. Because of that, what suddenly happened? Lot of meetings happening online. But I also have work to do. So when I have work to do and I have meetings, how do you manage? Too many meetings means every meeting is taking time, isn't it? Time, only so much time. I have a lot of work and a lot of meetings. So now, when I have to do my work, when do I do my work? That is the problem. How do I find the time to do my work? So how do I find time to do my work? Where is that time? Time is same. How do I use that time intelligently? Now, when it comes to doing the work, we have to find time where? That is the question. You find time in calendar, correct? In calendar, we have meetings, meetings, meetings. So when do I actually do my work? Between meetings. Suppose I come out of this meeting and I have half an hour. Now I have to think, what should I do now? So now what do I need to do? I need to go to my list and say, what should I do next? Problem is, where is my list? Oh, my list already, here is a list. Too many places to go to. So what can I do now? I am confused. I can't really make sense out of this list of mine because too many places to go to. So what happens? Can I sort? Can I filter? Can I prioritize? No, I can't do any of that. So what do then? I just think, oh, what should I do now? Whatever comes to mind, I do. Not a good idea. So if you want to manage your work better, the problem is I don't have a single list. So how do I solve the problem? First, make a single list of all the products you have, all the tasks you have. So problem, when you want to manage work, pending work, multiple place. Solution, yes, of course we have solution. What is the solution? Keep it in one place. Now what is the best place to keep work? That also we have to make standard operating procedure. What is the best place to keep work? Let me show you. It is there in Outlook, but many people don't know that. So if I go to Outlook, you see calendar, you see people, you see inbox. Yes, that part everyone knows. But there is one more thing in Outlook called task folder. Very, very powerful, but many people don't know, don't use. So this is the best place for listing your work. All work should be listed here. All the work.
Mạnh là thôi.
Now, how do you do that? Very simple. You go to Outlook. Let me show you. This is Outlook. Go to Outlook. Find then what? Task folder. Not to-do list. This one, task folder. And now here you type your task. Very easy, very simple. You say demo. And do I want to do it today? No. Done. I can also type, it understands when is Christmas. Or I can say last Friday or December. No. Like that. So make a list here. I just add a task for today. Like this, I make a list. So step one is what? Step one is make a list. Where do you make the list? In the task folder. Very good. But then what happened? Because it is in one place, now I can sort, filter, priority, color code, all very good. Second step, you look at the task, which one take a long time, which one important. I need to find time to do that because too many meetings happening, no time. So step two also important. Step two, open calendar, open task, separate window, look at the task, important, yes, this one important. Drag and drop. Block time. Now we can manage our time and task much better. Very good. So keep that in mind. This also, how to manage work. Everyone don't know. So as an industry, as a company, as an organization, you have to tell staff. Like you say, how do you invest? How much interest rate to charge? What is the process for giving a loan? How do you manage a default? Everything already standard in the industry. Only one thing not standard, how to use Office. So make that also standard, everyone benefit. Now, this is my work, but then I also work with other people. How do I work with other people? I have to delegate work. That can also happen from Outlook. So I go to Outlook, create a task, and then I say assign task. Then say, okay, what is the work? Who will do it? Don't send a mail, send a task. So what happens now? That person receive like appointment request, task request, accept, decline. Very good. Now this task become a task in your folder also, that person folder also. Very important. Why important? Because if the other person forget, you should at least remember. So upgrade PC, this task I have asked someone else to do, my IT team to do. But if they forget, I should remember. So this is delegated work, this is my work. Both I can see. And when the other person mark it as complete, I will be notified. So the entire monitoring process is built into Outlook. So this is how you should delegate work to each other. Another standard operating procedure. Everyone should know. Now, let's talk about urgent work, teamwork, and what has happened in COVID now from a collaboration and teamwork point of view. Many people are doing work on chat, on meetings, all that, and they are using Teams. Are you using Teams in your organization? Everyone using Teams? Or you use Skype, WebEx, Zoom? What is popular?
For ABC is Zoom.
Zoom, okay. Alright, so when it comes to teamwork, again, teamwork, so many products available. We have Zoom, we have WebEx, we have Skype, Teams, GoToMeeting, all kinds of tools, Google Meet, so many things. Now which one to use? Again, person dependent, company choice, something like that. But wait, what are we really trying to do? We are trying to get the job done. We are trying to do work related to business. Okay? So let's again try to see how that work happens. What do I mean by that? Let's take some simple example. Every month I have to send a report to boss. Okay? That's work. But now if I have to actually see how do I create the report, it's not one activity. Let's say how actually it happens. First I say, where is the data? So I go and search somewhere in the files, a local drive, Google Drive, OneDrive, somewhere. Then I say, okay, let me analyze the data. Look at the data. I say, no, something missing. I need some more data. So I send a mail to someone saying, send me that data. That person says, no, I don't have the data, tell me more. Then we do a meeting. That meeting can be Teams, Zoom, WebEx, Skype, doesn't matter. Then we do the meeting. Then that person sends you a file. Where do you put? Now you get the mail, you save the attachment again somewhere. Then you do some work. Maybe you have some clarification required, you do audio call, you chat, another file comes in chat. Then you put that file here. Finally, when all of that is done, you do another call with boss and show them. Boss says, no, I want that file. So you send a mail. One sentence I said, I want to send a report to boss. Actually, how many things we did behind the scene? I went to mail, then files, then chat, then audio call, video call, another meeting, another mail, all confusion. So Microsoft said, this is not making people efficient, wasting of time. So Microsoft said, can we do all this work in one tool? That is why they created Teams. You also have Teams. Everyone probably, at least in the industry, have Teams. But people have not understood how to use it fully. So always you were using some other tool before, whether it is Zoom or Skype or something. So when Teams comes, you are comparing Teams with something. Okay, no problem. So many people compare Teams chat with WhatsApp or Telegram with WeChat, video audio call with Zoom, Google, Apple, file system. Okay, I understand. But what is the important part to understand here? WhatsApp can only do chat. WhatsApp can't do proper meeting with recording. Gmail can do only Gmail. Gmail can't do Google Doc. Both are Google products. Teams can do all of that. So if you use Teams in the correct way, you don't have to use too many products. And that is safer, more secure and faster. So that is what I want to show you. Now chat and meetings is something we do all the time. When there is audio call, video call, doesn't matter whether it was Skype or Zoom or Teams, we are just looking at each other's face, discussing, getting some decisions done. Yes, but there is a very important difference. When you say I am doing a meeting, are we working? No. Generally, we attend meetings. In the meeting, you decide we will do this, we will do that, something went wrong, what to do, what is the plan. That is the kind of thing we do in meetings. Attend, discuss, okay. Then in the meeting, we decide, let's do this. So work happens outside the meeting. So if your software, whatever you are using, is only managing the meeting, how do you manage the work part? They are related, no? Meeting finished, work not finished. Next meeting, you have to know what was decided, but then it's gone. So meeting is not just a random item. Meeting has a life. Meeting has what? A long life. Long life means what? Meeting, you just don't randomly go and sit in the meeting, isn't it? What do you do before the meeting? You have to plan, you have to find some collaterals, decide agenda, all kinds of things. So before you have to do something. Then during the meeting you do discussion, notes, comments, survey, present, all that. But after the meeting is over, all this is required, and then you have to manage what was decided, have we done it, and maybe after some time the same meeting is going to repeat for a meeting. So meeting is never an isolated item. So if you go to this and any other tool, whether it is Zoom, whether it is even Microsoft's own Skype, GoToMeeting, WebEx, Apple Meet, Google Meet, whosoever Meet, even including Microsoft Skype, it's only a meeting. What happens before? What happens after? It's a part of business, no? That is why Teams make more sense. So in Teams, the entire life cycle vanishes. So that is number one. Second thing is during meeting, we have a lot of things happening. We will see now one by one how everything can be managed better with Teams. Now, when it comes to working together, there are two types of work, two types. Meetings is just one type, chat is another type. Like that, there are two broad types of work. What does that mean? Two types. Ad hoc work, structured work. Ad hoc work means what? Structured work means what? I give you an example. I just show you something earlier. I want some document, send to boss, get it approved. That is ad hoc. Means what? Just one thing to be done. Maybe 2 or 3 people involved. Once the job is done, finished. There is no task number 2. Simple, easy, short term. Structured work, not like that. There are many tasks to be done. Those tasks link to each other. And then what happened? Task link is going to go on for some time. There are multiple people involved and there is something to be achieved. That means it's a project. So 2 types of work. What are the 2 types of work? Ad hoc work and project work. So when people say we are using Zoom, Teams, GoToMeeting, they're still talking ad hoc work. How do we do structured work or how do we manage projects? That's also important. How do we manage projects today? We get a people team, we put the deadline, different department, different location. Now you say, okay, you do this job in 3 months. Job means what? It's not one task. There are 100 things to be done. So you say, you do this, you do that, you do that. Okay, fine. Now I need to inform everyone what I am doing. Update. Daily update. Daily update, I send a mail, 14 people in CC. Okay. Then this person also sent a mail, 14 people in CC. This person also another mail, 14 people in CC. So how many mails going? Every day, 14 people, 14 CC, 3 months, 18 working days, lots of mails. What happened in the mail? Oh, communication, yes, minutes of meeting, this, that, all this were going back in box. This is just one project, by the way. I have one more project, more mail, more mail, more mail. Another project, plus I get standard regular email also, no? So that. So problem, no? So much mail. Do you know exactly what is happening in each project? I don't know. I go to inbox, search, then I get 1,000 results. Confused. So what is the point? Just literally drowning in email. So we have to understand, teamwork cannot happen using email properly. Projects cannot be managed using inbox. Why? That makes us inefficient. Waste of time, no understanding, no clarity. So we are spending time not getting benefit. Bad idea. So what to do? Understand the problem first, then solve it. Problem, what is the problem? Many things going on, but place only one. That is the problem. So mixed up. Solution, each item, separate place. That is the job of Teams. Zoom can't do it, WebEx can't do it, Skype can't do it, WhatsApp can't do it. They are all designed for short-term work, isolated work. Project nobody is designed for. So when there is a project going on, you create one place, one project, not in box, inside Teams. And what do you do there? You put people, files, notes, everything related to the project. Life is good. So now, if you don't do it, your inbox looks like this. There are thousands of mails and people are not able to understand what is happening when. So if I go to inbox, for example, so many mails, so many things happening, I don't know what is happening when. But if I go to Teams and I have created Teams properly, means for every project I have created a team. When I go to Teams, how does it look? See that? I have projects going on, 1, 2, 3, clear, separate. I don't have to go and read anything in product launch, but this one bold, so there is some update, I go and read. No search, quick and clear. So this is the difference between confusion, which is email, and clarity, which is Teams. So how do we use Teams now? We create a team. How do you create a team? Very simple. We don't create a chat group, by the way, a team. So ad hoc work chat, structured work team. How do you create a team? Very simple. Go to the app, say create team, add people, and then you get a lot of things inside. You get channels. Channels means what? Various parts of the project, like that. So, what is a channel? General channel, you can add your channel. Channel means what? Channel of communication. So maybe new product launching, new event happening, planning, execution, event management, follow-up, 1, 2, 3, 4 channel, like that. Recruitment, different position, different channel. Meeting, monthly meeting, review, every meeting, different channel. Like that, audit, branch audit, regional audit, audit findings, separate channel. Channel also make it easy to go and look at what is happening, no search required. Everyone in the team can see everything, no problem. But now, audit finding, only auditor should see, branch manager, regional manager should not see. Done. We can have a special channel, private channel. You decide, okay, few people can see it, others can't. Security also there, like that. So channels are important. Once channels are created, then you can do a lot of things in each channel. You can put posts there, you can put files there, discuss, create a task list, share a notebook for minutes of meeting, you can put reports, all kinds of things you can do for that project in that team, all separate. So how do we discuss in the project? Let's see. Suppose I wanted to inform my team members what I did today. I'm not going to send a mail. I'll say I'll start a new conversation and this is like sending a mail to 14 people. Did this create a mail? No. Nothing went to my outbox, nothing went to their inbox. They will come and read up. So I'm using email less and Teams more. I'm spending less time and getting better outcome, better project management. So that is the difference. Now, if I want to know who are the people in this team, I go to manage team. I know, okay, this is the person who can, there are so many people involved. So now if I want to ask a person or a question specifically to someone, it's like you send a mail to two. So I'm asking a question to Shesham. Now this is like Shesham is in 2 and everyone else is in CC. Everyone can still see it, everyone can still reply, but Shesham will get a notification with a beep, so she can reply immediately. Better than email. So this is called conversation. Now if someone replies, then I reply, then she replies. Notice we're discussing too many things there. Now this crawls. No. When I come back to it, notice what happens. This one just becomes smaller. We are still discussing 7, 8, 9, 20. Doesn't matter. Now compare this with chat. Everyone knows how to chat. But we have not seen the difference between chat, which is short term, and conversation. In chat, you can only type in one place. So whatever discussion you are doing, all getting mixed up. This is question number 3. People are answering question number 2. Someone is answering question number 1. Reply to reply, reply to reply to reply. Total confusion. Okay, why? Because short term. We don't have to worry about what was discussed 2 months back. But conversation, not only can you type, you can also reply to individual message separate. So now, see, that is the difference. No structure, structure. Short term, long term. Ad hoc work, project work. Both happen in one tool called Teams. And nothing goes to Outlook. That is called efficiency. That is the job of Teams. That is how you should use Teams. Now, of course, we do chat also in Teams, no problem. In chat, one of the things we do very commonly is send files. Now, do you know where those files go? I'm sure everyone does chat. Now, when you send a file to someone 6 months later, can you find it? No. But in Teams you can. There is a chat option. There is a separate file tab. But think, suppose I am chatting with 5 people, group chat. I send a file. Everyone open the file. How many copies? 5. Problem, no? Like attachment. No, no problem at all. Because this is probably, everyone don't know this. When you put a file on Teams chat, only Teams chat and we are talking about, not Zoom chat, not Skype chat, not WhatsApp chat. Teams chat only, special. What is special? Oh, when you put a file in Teams chat, you just say share, upload, whatever. Where does the file go? It automatically go to OneDrive. OneDrive has a folder, Teams chat files. Oh, what does that mean? All the benefits, you remember? All the benefits of OneDrive we saw? Those exactly the same benefits available for chat files also. Try doing that with Zoom chat, no benefit. Every person open the file is a copy, no autosave, no autosync, no security, nothing. So suddenly, chat files are also efficient now. Very nice feature. Another very useful thing, Now, when I have a project going on, I want the files in the project to be available to all team members. That happens automatically. So chat files is going to my OneDrive. But if I create a project, then the files which I create for that project should be available within the project. So if I go to chat and look at files, notice these are my files, assistant. If I go to Teams, this Teams has many people in it. So those files can remain here inside Teams. So project files remain in Teams, chat files go to my OneDrive, and I am given rights on that. So now what do we do with these files? Notice what I am doing. I am saying new file for procurement, Word document, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, no problem. There's Excel. Now I'll call it ABC. There's a new Excel file I'm creating. What should happen now? Excel should open? No, it is still Teams. Inside Teams, Excel is opening. So remember what I said earlier? Just because you are editing a file, you don't have to go outside. What do you have to do? Oh, you remember what we said earlier? When we said we want to do different types of work, what did I not want to do? Jump from file to mail to this to that. Now what is happening? Inside Teams, what am I getting? I am getting the file. Inside the Teams, I am getting to discuss with people. So I am not going to email. Inside the Teams, I am also going to get many other things. What are those? Data entry, lists, Power BI reports, shared notebook for taking minutes of meeting, videos related to the project, documents related to the project, survey related to the project, everything which I need available inside one place called Teams. So what does that mean? Teams is a container. It allows you to work on whatever you want in one place. So now when it comes to these files, what happens? They also get synced if you want all the benefits of whatever we saw in OneDrive plus benefits of Teams. Now, what about tasks? My tasks, remember where have we kept my tasks? My tasks are in Outlook, correct? But now this project also has tasks. So when the project has tasks, what do? You add the project task list here. So let's take an example. I'm sure association have monthly meeting. Every monthly meeting, add a new channel. Add channel, December, Jan, like that. So let me add a new channel for December meeting. What to do? 2020, 12, and December. Done. New meeting, new channel. This channel empty. Okay, now all the files related to this channel, I will put here. Maybe there is an agenda, there is action plan, decisions. That is a shared task list. Click on the plus sign and then you add what? Shared task list. What is shared task list? Shared task list is called planner. What is it called? Planner. Planner, can't see, search. Planner. So now, planner. Done, create a new plan. Save. Like that, you add a task list for that project. Okay? Done. After doing this, you can add tasks, delegate it to people, monitor it, all of that happens out of the box. So to save time, I will actually show you how it happens here directly. Notice it gave me a list of tasks. It is empty right now, of course, but we will fill it up. So you can add a task and decide who does the task when. And then you can monitor it also. So let's see how that part is done very easily using Teams. So when I add a task, I can decide three things. What is to be done, when, and who will do it. Very easy and very effective. So let's see how that looks after you have put some tasks so that you get a more realistic picture. So when I have multiple tasks, I can put buckets like this. This is regulatory, this is capability building, this is CSR, whatever topics you want. So then it looks like this. Project plan, buckets, buckets, buckets. We have tasks, some is partially complete. I have multiple subtasks, 3 out of 7 done. Who is going to do it, delayed or not, everything you can see. You want to do a review? Just say group by progress. Right now, what is it? Legal, engineering, marketing. No, now not started, in progress, completed. Chart also available. Want to see on mobile? Mobile also available. Now I have multiple tasks across projects. That also available. I go to task planner. What do I see now? Tasks assigned to me across projects. Oh, but I want to see all this on mobile also. Very good. There's another tool, mobile app, To-Do app. To-Do app, what does it show me? Look at this very, very powerful app. Remember, we have 2 types of tasks. What are the 2 types of tasks we discussed earlier? 2 types means what? 2 types means primarily who is going to do the work. Based on that, 2 types of tasks I'm saying. My tasks which are sitting in Outlook and project tasks sitting in Planner. But I don't have to go to 2 places because I am the same person. Some is my work, some is project work. Agreed. So how do I see both together? Very useful and very powerful app. So that is called To-Do app. What does that do? It shows me what? It shows me my task from Outlook, flagged email from Outlook, all the project tasks and the project tasks assigned to me. So one place to see all my work. All this is happening very simple, very effective. So that is how Teams can help you do your work better. So this is also something many people don't know. They have Teams, but they don't know how to use it properly. So you can educate them. So here is the summary. Ad hoc work, not urgent, Outlook. Ad hoc work, urgent, Teams. Project, don't create a chat group. Create teams, put the project plan, manage the show. Then in a batch, let's say, boss has to give an announcement. Where do you put that? Yammer. Yammer is a group of all employees. So employee communication happens here. I want an idea. I put it here, people will give me their thoughts. I have a new policy to create. I put the draft policy in Yammer, let people say they like it, they don't like it, discuss it, share it. So different type of work, different tool, but all of them integrate with each other. That is how every part of work we do becomes better, better, better. But all this has to happen in a safe manner. So we need 2 things. You need to know who is the person logged in, because if it's a hacker, then we have a problem. Then what is going to happen? That person may steal your data, sell it to someone, all kinds of problems will happen. So login is very, very important. How do we manage login properly? That is another thing I want to show you quickly. How do you manage safety and security? And then I will take questions. Because all along, right now, we were talking about only efficiency, productivity, all good. But we want to also talk about how to do it safely. So first thing is login. If you have login and password, it can be broken very easily nowadays. especially if you are working from home, the network may not be secure, all kinds of issues. So how do you protect? You need to have two things to log in that makes it safer. So that is called multi-factor authentication. I am sure all of you know that, but even today, banks or many companies don't make it mandatory. Why? Because people get irritated with putting an OTP and a password. But there is a very special, very easy and secure way. That's called two-factor passwordless authentication. How does that work? It's a part of Office 365. You put the username. It won't ask you the password at all. It will just show you a number. Then you have the app on mobile, Authenticator app. There also it will show you 3 numbers. You choose the correct number and say approve. That's it. This is called passwordless authentication. It's a very equally safe double factor authentication and very convenient. People don't have to remember password. So there is no chance that they will use a simple password. Someone will see them typing the password. It's even more secure. Now when people log into the laptop or desktop, that time also people can be hacked. How do we make that happen better? 2 methods. Instead of password, we use PIN. PIN is generally a short 4-digit number. Password is generally long. So if you are logging into PIN in Windows 10, this number is safer than this password. Why is it safer? Because this is hard-coded to the machine. If you use this number to log in as me somewhere else, it is not going to work. And this number doesn't go on the Wi-Fi or the network, so nobody else can see it. If someone sees me typing this number, they can't use it anywhere else. They will have to steal my machine. So it's safer. Another safer way now, if you are buying new laptops, is just use the face sign. You look at the laptop recognizes you. Even better. So make the security better for what? For the logging in part. Now when it comes to logging in, you are logging in from mobile device, you are logging in from home, you are logging in from cafe, traveling in the car, oh no. So how does the login get validated? Maybe a hacker is logging in as you. How does the system know? So of course, those of you who are in IT know that security and compliance work on a concept of zero trust. What does that mean? That means every login you think is a problem. Every login is suspicious. And every login has to prove itself every time that it is valid. How do we do that? It's a very, very complex thing. So I'm not going to go to details of that, but with Office 365, as you read, every login it checks so many things automatically. Every day on Microsoft, 1 trillion people are doing different types of security related authentication. So Microsoft has so much data coming in daily that they can understand whether a login looks suspicious or not. There is a lot of complexity behind, but you don't have to worry. Once it analyzes the login, then it gives it a score. Score in the sense, what kind of login does it look like? Suspicious or not suspicious. Once it understands that, you can create rules. That is a rule like this. Is this okay? Is this okay? Is this okay? Client means mobile phone, does it look familiar? Okay. Is there proxy involved? Location is familiar. The machine is healthy. All the patches are applied. So many parameters. If it is low risk, allow login. Then something has gone wrong, configuration looks suspicious. Earlier this person used to log in from London, now logging from Asia, never done before, no problem. Then ask for double factor, ask for something else or block access. This is called conditional access. again available inside Office 365. But finally, there are many things we can protect. But actually, what are we trying to protect? We are trying to protect many things, I know. But actually, what are we trying to protect? Are we trying to protect people? Do you think your staff will be kidnapped? Not really. Are we trying to really protect mobile devices? If a mobile is stolen, you can buy a new one. But if data is stolen, that is a problem because people not only will sell the data, it's like a business. If the data comes out in open market, you have to pay fine. And as per European law, 4% of your turnover as fine. That's a very costly mistake. So the biggest thing we are trying to protect right now is data. Of course, we are trying to protect people and devices, but most important is data. Data can be an asset or a liability. If you protect it, use it properly, it's an asset. If you lose it, it leaks out, someone sells it to competitor, it's a liability. So data is the boss, data is the VIP. So what happens in VIP? Whenever a VIP goes somewhere, security travels with it. And exactly that we should do with data security as well. Instead of just protecting the devices and people and logins, that's all okay. But what if the data contains the security? And that is absolutely available as what? It's available as information protection. Of course, there are many tools, but most of the data which we are trying to protect is available as part of what Office. People are creating Excel files, PowerPoint presentation, project reports, all confidential. So how do you protect data? By putting the security inside the data itself. And that way, if the data is actually copied over USB and given to a competitor, they can't open it because the data is protecting itself. And that is called sensitivity levels. So I will show you the final version of how it looks. I created this file. I am not a technical person. I am just a user. I want this data to be visible only for my staff. So what do? I say sensitivity confidential. That's it. Behind the scenes, it's going to get encrypted. It is automatically going to decide which people can see it, and if other people who are not a part of that list get this file, they can't open it. It's that simple. And it can be very sophisticated from a security point of view. So all this is built in. And from security plus productivity point of view, Microsoft gives you a single view of how everything is working together. Productivity score, how efficiently people are using the product, how securely you are using the tools, and what is your compliance. So productivity, security, compliance, all of them in one platform. That is why it is called a platform, not product. And that is the whole concept of what we call as Microsoft 365. So remember, I showed you something earlier. I said all these products, all these needs together, this is called Office 365. Yes, but what did I just also tell you? All these things have to be working together in a secure manner, right? So security, compliance, productivity for what? For all these products. Now, what are these products called? Office 365, yes, but some of them are working on cloud, some of them on desktop, lot of them on desktop. So on the desktop, we have Windows. So what happens in Windows? We have Windows also needs to be protected with login. So that part of login happens Windows 10 protection and all the security part which I talked about, all of them put together is actually called Microsoft 365. So all these tools go Office 365. Windows 10 plus all the security and compliance. All of this is Microsoft 365. I know we are running out of time, and I know I have covered too many topics. I am sure you have questions, but the best way to do this is to actually try out the whole platform as a pilot. Then you will understand the real picture, and Sarvat and your local team from Microsoft will help you in evaluating these products fully. And then once you understand what, it's not only your organization. You can actually create best practices which the entire industry can follow, and everyone can be productive. So you have a large role to play in making the whole industry more efficient. So that's it from me. Thank you. Any questions?
Any question? You? Thank you very much. I think that actually I observed that there will be a lot of things that you presented to us which will be useful. I think that we will discuss and explore what kind of tool that you presented. That it can be further explored in order to create the procedure for application at the Association of Banks in Cambodia. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you for attending. I think Shesham has also put, have you put the feedback form, Shesham?
Yes, I put the link to the feedback form. You could just click on the link and check if it is working.
And I know I have covered a lot of topics, so I have also created a page on my blog with more links. I write a blog, I have 1,000+ articles there. So some detailed articles also, I have put together a page for you to refer details. All the content is free.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor, for your session. I think it gave customers a lot of understanding about what we will be able to bring with Microsoft 365. Thank you very much for that. Also, for association, we thank you for your participation as well. And if you need any further clarification or any sort of query, you can get in touch with Lorida as well as Sarvat. Even you can reach out to me as well if you need any more support in organizing sort of workshops or something like that. Since we don't have any more questions, I think we can wrap up the session. We have almost reached the end of the allocated time. Before that, again, I should thank Dr. Nitin and Steve for this lovely and beautiful session for our customers. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you all.
Thank you. I'm from ABC, so I have the relation. So I would like to know if you can provide us some like workshop for the junior people of the staff of the banking sector for individual bank. Is that okay for you guys?
Yeah, we can look at that. So you are going to do a session for one particular bank or a large group of banks?
That one I will on the discussion, but I found that it will have a lot of the efficiency of the work from the bank. So I might have the suggestion to all the member bank, and maybe they will have a contact to you. So, and I know that a lot of people are using Microsoft at the workplace, so they might interest on this one, but we will see if individual or if a group.
That's a good idea. what I suggest is, because you are an association and all the banks are your members, if we do a Teams live event, we can have a capacity of 10,000 people in one event. So that may be a
Okay.
very good activity for the association to add value to all the members. Normally, we are always worried about how many people you can accommodate. So 10,000 is the limit. So actually, you can do a very large event and benefit the entire country.
Okay. For the time concern, I'd like to know for the each workshop you kind of like for 3 hours or?
I think you can interact with the Microsoft team and maybe talk to Loretta. They can guide you.
Okay.
Or server
We
you want
can
to add
discuss
something?
and up to a solution on that. We
Okay.
are flexible on that. We
Okay.
can decide the way that is productive and workable. So we can arrange something like that.
Okay.
And I like the idea because you as an association can influence all the banks, right? If
Yes.
we look for individual banks, again, the same thing has to be repeated and less people attend. Why not do something large scale and mass, which affects everyone in the same time? And in fact, just one last thing I want to show, all this is going to save time, right? So you need to find out the ROI. How do you calculate the ROI? Let me show you. So let's take a simple example. From whatever I said just now, let's say how much time will someone save every day? Save time. If you use all this, obviously you will save time. Every day, let's say, for demo purpose, we will save 15 minutes. Okay. Now, how many people, how many working days in a year? Okay. Let's say leave, sick leave, all that, just take 180 days, bank holidays. And then let's take staff. Let's take a bank which has 1,000 staff in it, people. How much time will be saved at the year level? Very simple calculation, this multiplied by this, multiplied by this, minutes, correct? Now let's convert these minutes into hours and days. Very simple, this one divided by 60, that is hour, and this one divided by 8, that is days. So just by, I covered maybe 10, 15 things, we saved so much. Now that time can be invested in increasing business of the bank, reducing bad debts, all kinds of business activities. So person also grow, bank grow, industry grow, country grow, like that. Okay, that's what I wanted to show. Thank you.
Yes,
Can you stop the recording?
yes. I will do. So I hope you will get in touch with me or local Cambodian team, servers or Lorida to plan out this session. So then I will conclude the session then since we don't have any questions. We will meet again in the sort of workshop or another similar workshop. Thank you very much. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, team.
Bye-bye.
You,
Bye.
you are welcome.
Sao lại record screen này? Cho record ต่างหาก